Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, did you guys see the Acrysil result? I think that's what everyone's talking about, right? You guys saw the result of Acrysil? Some really good result. It went up also by 6% if you saw the result today. That's called good fundamentals. Also, a little predictable again. We had predicted that Acrysil would go up. In fact, a lot of people had predicted it would go up from the builders market. All the people who were in the building space also had predicted something similar. Yeah, he made the video today. I saw. Oh, by the way, from SOIC, people said I spoke to Ish Mohit. He said let's do something in September. So yeah, we're gonna do a video with Ish Mohit on September. Finally, yes. Awesome. So today we have Tata ELXSI review, right, from Debjani. Correct, Deb? You will be doing the review today. Awesome. Chalo. So we'll just get her up and she will do the review. Got it? Awesome. Second.
Hello.
Go for it. Hey man, hello. Hi, how are you? All
Yeah, I'm
ready?
doing. Yes, yes.
You're
It's
always
ready.
ready. So go ahead, go for it. Okay,
Okay.
chalo.
So starting with the introduction of Tata Alexi, what does it do and what's it all about? So it provides product design, development, tester services, and technology services for product engineering and solutions across the different industries. So what are the three major segments which they are working on right now? So let's understand. Firstly, it's the broadcast and the communication industry, which brings on 44% of the revenue to the company. Now we have the second, that is the transportation and the automotive industry, which brings around 41% of the revenue, which is basically about the electrification of the cars, shared mobility, that is Ola, Uber, wo sharing seats hota hai na, with unknown people to reach destination. That whole like software and the thing was made by Tata Alexi. Now coming down to autonomous cars with that is the driverless cars and connected cars, those are also being made by Tata Alexi for the future, and it is having a significant impact on the revenue because it is doing so much research and development. So major part of the revenue goes into research and development. And lastly, 10% of the revenue comes from the healthcare and the medical service department. So what does it do here? वो labeling होता है ना medicine के पीछे, there are a lot of chemical names and compositions written. So that work is done by Tata Elxsi. Apart from that, packaging, drug delivery design, medical devices like the hardwares and the UI design and regulatory function productivity is also done by Tata Elxsi. So the major three segments were broadcast and communication, second transportation and automotive, and lastly healthcare and medical devices. So these were the main three segments. Apart from that, it also works on other three departments like the system integration and support, secondly the industry design and visualization, and thirdly embedded product design. So it provides a product solution for emerging technologies like we have heard about internet of things, then big data analytics, cloud, mobility, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence. So these things are done by Tata Elxsi, and the company focuses on adopting technology blend services for OTT, driverless cars, and automated testing. And let's look at what from where does the client revenue majorly comes from. The major revenue and major chunk comes from Europe, that is 36.5% of the revenue comes from there. followed by America, that is 36%, then India, that is 13%, and rest you can calculate it around 14.5% of the revenue comes from rest of the world. Now coming down to the client base which they have, or the clients for whom they work for, the major one is Jaguar, then you have Land Rover, Toyota, and Panasonic, then Hyundai Mobis, then Nissan. That is the client concentration is more in this company, which is a like slight negative thing कि पहले तो यूरोप से मेजर चंक आ रहा है, एंड सेकंड थोड़ा सा नेगेटिव पॉइंट मे बी दैट उसका क्लाइंट कंसंट्रेशन इज a slight more. Okay, now, looking at the positive things to be predicted upon, firstly, the strong scalability of the business, and business is growing at a very higher pace, and it is having a very low debt burden. So, obviously, major chunk is coming directly into the profitability. So that is a positive plus point. And second, one of the most important thing is superior execution of the framework at very low cost. So due to the high offshoring, that is the business operations in India for US or Europe clients, so that is one thing. So high offshoring is being done. Then second thing is low attrition, that is people leaving the job in Tata Elxsi is very low. Then low sub codependence, like the vertical integration of the company is doing really well, and low number of people are working on the same project. Like for one work they have assigned one person, like जो गवर्नमेंट जगह पे होता है ना, एक काम के लिए 10 लोगों को रख लिया, एंड दे आर नॉट एट ऑल efficient. That thing is not happening here. They are specifically focusing on specialization of one particular thing, which has been picked up from Japanese technology, and जापान में ऐसा हुआ है, एंड वहां पर बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा रिजल्ट्स आया है. So they have also adopted this type of technology, like not technology, this specialization thing. So efficiency of the workforce has been utilized to a good extent, and their major spending is also into the like workers, and not into any other thing. मतलब सैलरी देने में ही उसका मेजर खर्चा होता है. Okay, now next thing, that is the strong cash generation, like 70% growth in OCF, that is operating cash flow, but the net cash flow has been negative because of the fixed asset purchase which they have done in the recent past, and other investment activities have also been increasing because they are thinking about the future and they are increasing assets, so you don't need to worry about these things, right? But you can see कि उनका operating cash flow has been really doing efficiently well. Now coming down to the unka kya kya collaborations or the latest works they have done. Firstly, they have collaborated with a new venture called TELX. Like TELX have collaborated with Hyundai Mobis to develop accelerated testing for autonomous cars. Okay, now licensing for the auto adaptivity and platform of the Great Wall Motors, which is China's largest SUV manufacturers. तो उनका वहां से लाइसेंसिंग आ रहा है, तो वो पर मंथली बेसिस पे आ रहा है. सो यू विल दे गेट अ लॉट ऑफ रेवेन्यू. वो फिक्स्ड है, मतलब जितना दिन उनको ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, चाइना लार्जेस्ट एसयूवी डीलर जो ग्रेट वॉल मोटर्स है, उनका वो फिक्स्ड हो गया है. सो एवरी मंथ दे आर रिसीविंग दैट मनी, वो लाइसेंसिंग के लिए. ठीक है, उसके अलावा उसने क्या किया है, लाइक टाटा एलेक्सी हैव आल्सो पार्टनर्ड विद एंड्रॉयड एंड ब्लैकबेरी फॉर द आईपी सोल्यूशन. ओके, सो टाटा एलेक्सी इज वन स्टॉप शॉप फॉर ऑल ऑटोमोटिव सोल्यूशन. जो भी एंड्रॉयड और ब्लैकबेरी फोन में आईपी सोल्यूशंस होते हैं, वो सभी प्रोवाइड करते हैं ये टाटा एलेक्सी. ओके, नाउ either, that is IDAR has made is made by the company, and which is the first fully software definable smart sensor that looks at the cross traffic detection at the junction followed by the road ahead. And like वो रास्ते में अगर कोई ड्राइवरलेस कार जा रहा है, सो इट सीज कोई प्रॉब्लम, मतलब क्रॉसिंग में कोई है या फिर एनी प्रॉब्लम इज देयर इन फ्रंट ऑफ इट और नॉट. सो they are working on it, and it's also working on the HD mapping and V2X information. So that is one part of it. Second is the automobile software in IP based platforms, which helps in the automatic parking in the cars without actual man doing it with the help of like, here the man is doing it with the help of phone rather than the person himself doing it. नहीं तो जनरली वी कैन सी कि इसी वजह से गाड़ी में स्क्रैच होता है या फिर समथिंग, some of those kind of things happen. But यहाँ से automation आ रहा है, so that is a good thing they are working on. मतलब they have already developed this thing. Now next, what other thing they have done, they have made AI, okay, AEYE, for robo taxis. Okay, it's just like Ola, Uber, but taxi will run by autonomous software. ठीक है, यहाँ पर ओला उबर जैसा ही होगा, बट यहाँ पर कोई ड्राइवर नहीं होगा. ओके, एंड दिस विल बी ऑटोमेटिकली रन. और ये बाहर मतलब कैलिफोर्निया एंड दोज स्टेट्स हैव ऑलरेडी acquired and have followed these AI robo taxis, and which have been really well. मतलब ये कैसे फंक्शन करता है मैं बोल रही हूँ, एक छोटा सा कार्ड देता है. इट इज ऑल्सो दिस मंथली सब्सक्रिप्शन जैसा होता है, छोटा सा वो तुमको कार्ड देगा, वो कार्ड दिखा के यू विल गेट इन टू द लाइक ओला उबर जैसा टैक्सी में तुम उठोगे, एंड देन यू विल ऑटोमेटिकली वहां से बैंक बैलेंस से तुम्हारा कट हो जाएगा, लाइक automatically. You don't have to do any other thing, and it will be driverless and purely safe. So यहाँ पर there will be less crime, मतलब क्राइम एक्टिविटीज जो हो रहा है वैसे भी डिक्रीज हो रहा है. सो गवर्नमेंट में सपोर्ट इट इन फ्यूचर इफ यू वांट टू थिंक इन दैट वे. नाउ नेक्स्ट, ड्रग डिलीवरी पेन भी उन्होंने बनाया है कुछ, ठीक है. एंड द की रिस्क ऑफ दिस इंडस्ट्री क्या है? द फर्स्ट वन इज द स्लो डाउन इन द ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी, especially in the automotive industry, and ongoing US China global trade might affect the growth momentum. Okay, the second is the currency risk. Obviously they are providing like their major revenue chunk may be coming from there, so thoda sa currency risk aa sakta hai. And the growth in automotive segment has been fluctuating, like for quite a few months you can see wo chip ka shortage ke liye, and like there has been lot of problems coming up in the automotive segment and broadcast segment also. So वहां पर भी थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है. एंड नाउ इफ वी सी एट द फाइनेंशियल्स तो मैंने बोला ही कि उनका सेल्स फिगर्स एंड एवरीथिंग इज लुकिंग pretty well. So if we want to sum that whole thing, like the lower limit according to the intrinsic value range, if we see in the Dhando, Ben Graham, DCF, and expected return price range, if you want to see, the lower limit from view of 1 year is 5,207, and the higher limit is 6,391, and it can range up to 9,801. Okay, now if now I don't want to much talk about the financials abhi, because overall the company has been doing well, and I have told कि थोड़ा सा उनका नेट ऑपरेटिंग मार्जिन्स में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है, बट डोंट वरी बिकॉज उनका जो कैश फ्लो आ रहा है, दे आर री इन्वेस्टिंग इन टू द कंपनीज एसेट्स, सो दैट इज अ पॉजिटिव थिंग. Now coming down to the key con call highlight, which is very important, है ना. So first thing, it is focusing more on the offshore business जो बाहर होता है, because they are expecting good return from there, and यहाँ पर currency depreciation is also helping them on a bit extra. Then second point is 95% of the employees are working from home, तो उनका like other office costs have also reduced over time. Then third, company has stopped adding new facilities and stopped hike and bonuses to minimize the cost. Big ticket expenses like traveling abroad have been muted in this 2021, and it is planning to continue this whole thing. वो वर्क फ्रॉम होम ही कंटिन्यू करवाना चाहता है. नाउ नेक्स्ट, ग्रोथ ट्रेंड इन द मेडिकल डिवाइस इज कंटिन्यूइंगली इंक्रीजिंग, राइट. एंड विद द मोर इंक्रीज एंड डेवलपमेंट इन द मेडिकल सेगमेंट, जिस तरह से ग्रो कर रहा है, सो दैट इज अ पॉजिटिव थिंग. एंड कंटिन्यूअस इवेलुएटिंग इनऑर्गेनिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज बाय मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशन, मतलब वो अच्छे प्रॉफिटेबल वेंचर्स में acquisition कर रहे हैं. So that is not a bad thing according to me, I feel. Now next, sustainability of Tata Elxsi is high. Like, their managers have told ki you don't need to worry about the sustainability with respect to its peers, as it has decreased its dependency of the automotive and is more focused on expanding the communication and healthcare. Matlab, till 2017 or 18, I guess, they were whole and solely focused on the automotive business. Okay, but after that point of time, they understood कि automotive में obviously there are a lot of opportunities, but थोड़ा problem हो सकता है कि ज़्यादा concentration business में ना लेके they are trying to diversify it equally, and so that revenue सब जगह से more or less same amount में आए. So they have expanded their business, right, and they have focused all the three segments, each and everything very independently. Now next, coming to the management, okay, so management remains optimistic about the third quarter result of 2021 would be better as compared to the first and second, because of the strong deal in pipeline across markets. Okay, so what are the things you can here note down कि pipeline across markets का deal उनको लगा है. नेक्स्ट, रैम्पिंग अप डील्स वोन अर्लियर, मतलब जो पहले का डील हुआ है उसका रेवेन्यू आना बाकी था, ठीक है, तो वो रेवेन्यू आने आने वाला है. नेक्स्ट, वेंडर कंसोलिडेशन opportunities are also there, and strong transaction in media and medical devices are expected in coming days. Okay, these are the points. And apart from that, the country's cost competitiveness, which is 3 to 4 times cheaper than US. मतलब US के अगर कोई employees को वो लोग hire करते हैं, then people, like, the companies need to pay 3 to 4 times higher. But इंडिया से अगर लोग हायर करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली इट इज कॉस्ट एफिशिएंट फॉर द कंपनी विच इज हायरिंग. सो उनका यूएसपी ये हो गया है कि इट इज वेरी कॉस्ट कॉम्पिटिटिव इन द फॉरेन मार्केट, एंड इट हैज द इंडस्ट्री ऑफर्स कॉस्ट एफिशिएंट and great quality, high reliability, speedy delivery, and above all, the use of state of the art technology globally has also helped the company a lot. And obviously, I have already told you before ki the company is spending a huge amount of chunk on research and development, so that is a very good thing. Now few other important analysis as per मतलब उनका फाइनेंशियल्स और वो सब चेक करके कुछ चीजें सामने आया है, लाइक ऑब्वियसली पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव बोथ आर देयर. फर्स्टली, उनका अनयूजुअल क्वार्टरली लॉस ऑफ थर्ड क्वार्टर FY 2019, वहां पर क्या हुआ था ऐसा कि वो बहुत ज्यादा सडन डिप आया था, ठीक है. So, like, billing loss occurred due to the temporary leave of employees due to special emergency situation of the company. Onshore work was suspended for few days, and major impact was seen due to the change in exchange rate. So that was the major thing. क्यों बहुत ज़्यादा लॉस हुआ था थर्ड क्वार्टर ऑफ FY 2019. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल कि कब उनका वो इमरजेंसी सिचुएशन क्यों आया था. इट हैज़ नॉट बीन मेंशन्ड बाय द कंपनी एनी हाउ, बट वहाँ पर एम्प्लॉयज़ बहुत ज़्यादा छुट्टियों के लिए बाहर चले गए थे, लाइक सम इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग दैट, बट क्यों हुआ था पता नहीं, ठीक है. The second point is 5G is coming into play, so the company will have good opportunities for testing and measuring equipments for early orders of the 5G rollout. तो उनको टेस्टिंग के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा डील्स मिला है. नेक्स्ट इंजन ग्रोथ फॉर द कंपनी इज द मेडिकल डिवाइस रिपोर्टिंग स्पेस इन यूरोप. मतलब यूरोप में उन्होंने एक MDR खोला है, and which is giving a huge amount of revenue for this company. Okay. Next, expansion plan in other markets. मतलब company is seeing opportunities to expand in new markets like China. China में automotive खोलने का और सोच रहे हैं. And secondly, Southeast Asia में they are planning for media and entertainment. So those are the good things. And lastly, change the business mix. So the management expects the contribution of revenue from transport, broadcast, and media devices to be 40 is to 40 is to 20 के bracket में के ratio में आना चाहिए. So they are expecting that. Now if you want to see the sector analysis of Tata Elxsi, obviously it's a fuel of change. Firstly, because the future of the automotive world is moving towards electrification, digital shared solution. So, it is a dominating trend by autonomous, connected, electric, and shared mobility. That is the ACES, which has contributed a whole for the advancement of the electronics and software, which is done by the company to a good extent, which they are working on currently. And secondly, the healthcare industry is also witnessing a new wave of AI fueled technology innovation, primarily due to the advancement in the computer infrastructure and deep learning architecture, delivering the reliable performance compatibility to human experts, right? So like, in simple words, if you want to understand, in till 2030 they have planned कि वो जो हॉस्पिटल्स में जो नर्सेस रहते हैं, they want to like replace them with robots, and डॉक्टर्स को असिस्ट मोर एक्यूरेटली करने के लिए they are planning to bring robots of those kind, so that मतलब death rate या फिर chances of having a successful surgery increases to a good extent, है ना, and this at a very low cost. So obviously any medical like hospital or any staff would prefer that thing. So that is a good thing. Now I've recently come across this 3R matrix kind of thing, so I tried to apply it here. So you have in the 3R thing, we have the right sector, then right quality and right valuation. ये तीन चीजें चेक करनी होती है. So firstly, if you want to see the right sector, इसमें क्या क्या positive है, negative है and neutral है. So firstly, if you want to think about the positive things, obviously the company, the strong industrial fundamentals like the favorable demand supply scenario and consistent industrial growth is a positive thing. Then you have the increasing investment and high entry barrier. ये सब कंपनी खोलने के लिए ना, you need lot of initial investment. तो कंपनी का और ज़्यादा ब्रांचेस है ना, लाइक टाटा का, इट्स नॉट जस्ट टाटा एलेक्सी, यू हैव TCS एंड अदर थिंग्स. सो वहाँ से उनका इन्वेस्टमेंट, गुड अमाउंट ऑफ money is coming up, right? So that is a positive thing. So you have high entry barriers and favorable government policies accompanying it, but this favorable government policies can be removed anytime. So that is a neutral scenario you can think. And in a macro scenario, government may anytime remove this like the favorable policies which they are having when they are earning more revenue, you know. And the negative thing is that few of the global challenges might be affecting the commodity price, which may indirectly affect the profitability of the company. And if you want to think about the right quality or not, obviously the positive thing is that it is the sector leader and strong management bandwidth is also there. Then strong financial track records, healthy balance sheet or the cash flow, then differentiated product or service portfolio is also there, and good corporate governance is also there. So I would prefer that. And in the case of neutral thing, I would see कि the macro slowdown may definitely affect the near term growth profile. Then the events such as the natural calamities may affect, क्योंकि उनका जो insurance है that does not cover everything as far as I have read in one of the papers. तो वो थोड़ा सा एक नेगेटिव पॉइंट हो सकता है. एंड डेफिनेटली फैक्ट्री शटडाउन होने से उनका बहुत ज़्यादा लॉस हो रहा है, बिकॉज इन 2019 Q3 वी हैड सीन, एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी बैड थिंग, है ना. Now, coming down to the right valuation or not, it is having a strong earnings growth expectation and improving return and expansion in the valuation multiplied due to the expected outperformance amongst its peers will also help in, and the industrial upcycle with the conductive business environment is also expected, right? Now, performance of Tata Elxsi in different sector. So we have already learned about growth in the auto segment has been primarily driven by the investment in solution related into the info environment and the active safety, that is the autonomy, which has been latest innovated. Now, apart from that, the company has also implemented on the solution of the Connect Next of Zen and Junk Cars app in Trigo. So that is also a positive thing. Apart from that, we have the video broadcasting, which has led to the steady growth of the OTT, where 32% of the overall revenue comes on. Like, the company is a prime has a prime integration with a partner of Airtel Internet TV and is pioneer in the field of SDN, that is the software defined network, by developing a solution in network segmentation and security for US multinational company Avaya. Like, the company's name is Avaya. And then next, in the healthcare segment, you can see that the company has won key customers by developing major products like सीरम सॉ टू असिस्ट ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी. मैं जो बोल रही थी ना, डॉक्टर्स रिप्लेसमेंट समथिंग, नॉट डॉक्टर्स रिप्लेसमेंट बट नर्सेस यू मे से, उनके लिए वो सीरम सॉ का ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी के लिए दे हैव डन अ गुड थिंग. देन they have also done on the portable blood group classification and sample analysis. Then they have on the Hermex health to engine designed, and then the Falcon eye the company has developed, and it has 6 licensed operator, which is giving a constant like good amount of money. Then you have the industrial design and visualization like HUL, PG, Mother Dairy, L'Oreal, इनका जो पैकेजिंग एंड डिज़ाइन का है वो भी इस कंपनी से आ रहा है. Then Make in India, the company has also partnered with Tata Motors for designing Make in India robots. It has designed passenger space for Mumbai Terminal 2 and Mumbai Monorail and Bangalore International Airport, Chennai, and lot of things. Airport authority, like, it has been recently selected by Airport Authority of India to improve the passenger experience to all AII managed airport, and I has shortlisted 10 airports. So as a whole, the company is very good, I feel. I hope it has helped. Okay, thank you. It's time.
Crazy. Okay, guys, any questions from the public, from the people? Any questions that you guys have? Anyone have any questions related to anything? Because she's done full research, so it's best time to ask any questions you might have.
Okay, then I need to see about ITTS. I actually haven't gone through ITTS. Maybe in like by tomorrow you can give me time, then I can search and say. Okay?
It's not LTTS award.
I guess it's LTTS. I don't know.
That's Larson and Tubro's Tech
Oh,
Services.
okay. Oh, both are into different. Like, obviously, Tata Elxsi have better chances of growth because they have been concentrated upon this medical segment and this. But I guess it has direct competition with TCS rather than Tata Elxsi.
Who, LTTS?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Hmm.
LTTS has a direct competition with TCS rather than Tata Elxsi, I feel.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Any other question, guys? Is it overvalued? Someone's asking.
Yeah, you may say it's overvalued because the recent results have not come, but I'm expecting the PE to increase by the new deals which they have got, like all the deals which I have mentioned. These are the new deals apart from the old ones, which like SOIC के वीडियोस में जो है वो तो है ही. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि क्या क्या न्यू डील्स उन्होंने एक्वायर किया है इन दिस ड्यू कोर्स ऑफ टाइम. तो द ones which I told, these are the new deals which they have received apart from the old ones. So I guess उनका revenue jump हो सकता है in the coming like quarter, and that will definitely have a positive impact on the EPS.
Okay, sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Any other questions? Mm,
So
My
what's
take
your
is very
take?
clear. I mean, I like it, dude. People are asking if it's overvalued or undervalued. I would say for the future, it's very undervalued right now. Future, as in, this is definitely going to be a very strong force to reckon with. Maybe not now, but maybe at least 2 years into the future, it'll be one of the strongest companies that you will have to deal with, right? So, from that perspective, is it overvalued or undervalued? I would say it's undervalued right now for a
Yeah.
futuristic perspective. It's also trading at what, 25,000 crore market cap? That's nothing. That's nothing compared to a Tata based company playing on futuristic vision. In fact, if you don't know, if you remember TCS, the reason TCS became big also was it took bets in the futuristic direction long ago, right? When
Yeah.
there was Infosys and all that, it took a lot of aggressive technological stances at that point. So, yeah, it is very good for the future, in my opinion, if you ask my take on it.
And TCS versus Tata Elxsi, I would prefer Tata Elxsi for now.
Yeah, because from a
Because
growth outlook,
yeah,
Tata Elxsi looks better.
yeah.
Nice. Any other question, guys? Good session. What is BOED? Yeah, I saw that, Himanshu. We spoke about it yesterday in the market talk. So today, just to give you guys an update. So today, I'm after this session. Now I'm just gonna shoot the Nika video, Nika IPO video, and if I can shoot it in time and get it ready with editing, then hopefully what I will do is I will upload it today only in the night, if
Wow,
possible.
that's good.
Hopefully, yeah, I'm not confirmed on that. I have to hopefully finish it on time. That's the challenge. Uh, so if I do it in one take and it's done, then great. Or else I'll have to sit and do it manually one by one. But let's see. It should be done. I'll try finishing it as soon as possible. Okay. If I can go out today, it'll be great because it is a very interesting startup. This one, you have to see it to believe it. It's profitable also. Got it? Okay, chalo. Any other questions? No questions, then we can move ahead. Okay? Awesome. Thank you, Deb. Thanks a lot. See you guys.